On July 1st, 2013, the WWMT in Michigan reported that the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality had issued a citation against Enbridge for contamination of North Ore Creek by an Enbridge pipeline maintenance activity. So, let's see how we can use the cybernetic control process to help Enbridge out in their safety. So the first thing is to set standards. So Enbridge has already set their standards for safety. They are as follows. Ensure the safety of our communities, customers, contractor, partners, and employees. Take a proactive approach to identifying and preventing safety issues. Take immediate action when a safety issue is identified. And continually seek ways to improve safety performance. The next thing to do in the control process is to measure the performance. A way that Enbridge can do this is by the rate of accidents per quarter or year. After that, they can compare it with their standards. Do these accidents we have per year compare with our standards to ensure the safety of our communities, customers, contractors, partners, or employees? No, it does not. The fourth step is to identify deviations. These are what are the frequent issues they are having. For example, oil spills, bursting of pipes, and the contamination of oceans. The next step is then analyzing the deviations. What are causing these issues? What can be done in alternative to help these issues? And then last is to develop and implement program for corrective action. So it looks like Enbridge has already developed and implemented a program for corrective action. The program that they developed is a 6-step process. The first one is eyes in the sky. This means that they fly over all the pipelines to watch for potential issues. The next one is eyes on the ground. The staff watches for report and responds to any potential problems. The next one is talking to our neighbors. This means that Enbridge communicates with communities where they operate so that they are aware of the work and how to stay safe around facilities and pipelines. The next one is preventative maintenance digs. This is used when an inspector finds something that needs a closer look. They evacuate the pipe immediately and examine it to make any necessary repairs. The next one is building and maintaining strong pipelines. Make sure pipes are strong and made from the best material. So I think that Enbridge has under control for their control process. But not always will control process work. There's many ways it may not work. For example, maintaining control is important because loss prevents organizations from achieving their goals. When control loss occurs, managers need to find out what, if anything, they could have done to prevent it. Usually, that means identifying deviations from standard performance and analyzing the cause of those deviations and taking corrective action. Even so, implementing controls isn't always worthwhile or possible. Let's look at regulation costs and cybernetic feasibility to see why this is so. To determine whether control is worthwhile, managers need to carefully assess regulation costs. That is, whether the cost of unintended consequences of control exceed its benefits. If a control process costs more than its benefit, it may not be worthwhile. For example, an apartment complex had started a DNA testing of resident dogs whose owners were not cleaning up after them. Then, if a dog poop is not picked up, It is sent to the lab to identify the dog and its owner, who then pays a $100 fine. But after speaking to the property manager, it wasn't worth it because just to send off the test was $150. So, does this control process work? No, it does not. Another factor to consider is the cybernetic feasibility. This is the extent to which it is possible to implement each of the 3 steps in the control process. If one or more steps cannot be implemented, then maintaining effective control may be difficult or impossible.